Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and you're welcome if this is your first time here on my channel. So today I'm going to be making a tote bag. Please make sure to like, share, comment and please subscribe to my channel. So here I have a very long rectangular shape of length of 42 inches and width is 16 inches. And then for these smaller pieces I have two of them, and the length of this smaller piece is 17 inches while the width is 8 inches. So I have two of it. I have two of them and one of the longer and one of these. Yes. So what I'll do is to fold the hem twice. I'm folding the 16-inch two times and then I'll sew it along. I'll fold the other side two times and also sew along it. Now I'll also do the same to the two smaller rectangular pieces that I have, and but I'm just going to be folding one part, like one end, and not the two. I'm just going to fold in half an inch and fold in 1.5 inches and sew along and do the same to the other piece. So this is how I was able to fold it. So I'm marking half inch first, and then underneath it I'm marking extra 1.5, making it a total of 2 inches. So I'm folding in a total of 2 inches. I've already drawn the lines and then I'm just going to connect the lines. So what I will do is I will fold in the first one, which is the half inch, and then fold again the 1.5 inch that I have. So that I've already drawn the lines in all of them, and then I'm going to go ahead and sew them all up. Now these are the two smaller pieces. I've already also drawn it. So I've gone ahead and I have done that, and this is how it is looking right now. These are the smaller piece. This is one of the smaller piece. You can see how neat they are looking right now. Now that's how you want yours to turn out. So the next thing I'm doing is on the bigger, on the longer rectangular shape, I'm folding it into two because I want to find the midpoint. So I'm folding it into two equal parts like this. And after folding, I'm going to notch the midpoint on both sides. So I'm notching this side with a scissors. I'm just creating a little bit notch. I'm just cutting it a little, and I will also notch the other side. So after that, I'm going to open it up and I'll take the smaller piece and I'll also find the midpoint of this smaller piece. Now note that this side that I am notching is not the, it's not the side that we hemmed, but the other end that is not hemmed. That is where I just notched, because the hemmed part is going to be the top of our tote bag. So um I've placed the smaller one on um the bigger one, and I placed it midpoint touching midpoint. That's the midpoint of the larger one, and the midpoint of the smaller one touching. Now I'm just going to use my pins and pin them all together. Now you also want to note that you are going to do this right side facing right side. That is the right side of the smaller piece facing the right side of the larger piece. Now I'm just pinning it together so that I can go ahead and go to my sewing machine and join them. So I've joined the bottom part, so I'm also going to join the sides. Now look closely and you understand what I'm doing. I'm also going to join them like this and pin also. And I'm also going to join on the other side. So you can see I've already pinned them, the bottom parts and the two sides. I've already, joined them with my pin. Now you want to do the same to the other side, but first of all, I'll go to my sewing machine, place it like so, and stitch like this, and then fold it again properly and stitch the bottom part, and then I'm going to stitch the other side by 1/2 inch. Now I have done that. That's just the chalk that I used to mark my 1/2 inch. So I've joined it, and now it's time to join the other side. It's time to join the other smaller rectangle to the bigger rectangle. And this is what the side is looking like right now. So I've taken the other smaller part, and I'm going to do it the same way I did the other one. I notched the two sides at the midpoint, and then I just joined them together. And now this is what we are having now. You can see we already have the shape of a bag. I'll go ahead and stitch it and join it all together. And after doing that, we have this is the bottom part, and this is how our bag is looking. It's already looking like a bag. So yeah, we are making progress. Now I cut out a strap of the length of the strap is 60 inches, and the width is 3 inches. So what I did is that I went to my pressing table and I folded it into two. Now this is me creating my bag strap. So I folded it into two and ironed it properly, and then opened it up and folded it again and folded the other side, and then folded it into two and ironed. And that is just how I got my strap. So I've done that with this other strap because I created 60 inches length, two of them. So this is the other 60 inches length with a width of 3 inches that I have already ironed. So I'm going to go ahead to place it on my bag. Now I opened up the bottom of my bag and I located the midpoint. Remember the point that we notched? So that's where I'm going to start to place the strap. So I'm taking the strap, one strap, and I'm placing it on like this on the midpoint of the bottom of my bag. That is the notched on one side of the notched points, and then I'm just using my pin to pin it on it. And that's how I'll keep pinning it to the end. Now I pinned it from the midpoint of the bottom, and then I pinned it on and then I went over and pinned it on the other side, as you can see here. So this is how our strap is going to look like. Now I'll just go ahead to my sewing machine and join it together. I'll just stitch it and join it together. And then when I come to this side, I'm also going to sew it and then move over to this other side all the way to the bottom. And then after doing that, I'll go ahead and iron the other strap and also go ahead to join it on the other side. So I've already joined it. As you can see, it's looking very neat, and I have also removed my pins. So we have joined one strap, and now this is the second strap. I want to explain further. So I've joined the one side all the way to the end. So what I did is that I took the end of this other strap and went ahead to place it on the mid of the other side. Just please watch closely so you understand exactly what I'm saying and what I did to achieve this nice looking bag. So after pinning it, I'll also go ahead and stitch it. So this is it. This is what our bag is looking like. So this is the end of the tutorial. You can carry this bag to school when you want to travel, because it's a really big bag and also very deep. So yeah, that is just how to make this nice tote bag. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like this video, comment in this comment section, maybe ask me a question or two, share this video if you find it useful, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.